Hey guys, Vick here and welcome to a vlog. Vlog number 25, I believe. It is vlog 25, I know as a fact. Sorry, just getting my vape on. Vaping today on the support, on the big blue box that I still haven't cleaned, and vaping on this TNT by Gale Force Vapes Dripper Cloud range. It's like 96% VG or something crazy like that. TNT, absolutely smashing it. I've not had it long, look, half a bottle gone. Loving it. Get along to Gale Force Vapes if you want to check that out. I'm drinking water today, not coffee. What's going on? I'm filming at a different time just to suit everybody, keep everybody happy. Let's do it. Today's topic in the comment section, if you please. I would like you to comment with what you're getting for Christmas. Just put what you're getting for Christmas. What am I getting for Christmas? I don't know. It's a surprise. I just like socks and pants, probably. I don't know. Literally nothing. I never know what my mum's going to get. Something crazy. But nothing vape related, nothing cool. Just random stuff like socks. But what are you getting? Put in the comments what you're getting for Christmas. That would be amazeballs. Please put in the comments. Viewer comments from last time. I'm going to do it a bit quicker this time, but here we go. Vaping Moderation says, response to the Kim Sung drama, grade A, like your style, new sub. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you to all my new subscribers. Went past 3,000 subscribers recently, so that's cool. John TX1 said, yep, the RX is looking good. And I like the 0.5 crown coils. Cheers, Vick. Nice one, buddy. Gary, brackets, Gaz Vaper Smallwood. Good vlog, mate. Don't worry about what people think about the dropped ball review. We're all human and no one is perfect. If they're that bothered, they should do reviews themselves. How many bollocks they dropped, like you said, it's an opinion. Keep up the good work and vlogs. Cheers, Gary, Gaz. What else? Faceless Vaper. Cheers for the shout out in hash 23. Well, you're getting one now in hash 25. Nice one. Only just watched it. Damn, Google Plus told me about this vlog, but not 23. Strange. One way of keeping an eye on what I'm up to, as well as on the subscribing to the YouTube thing, I tweet out every video. So if you're on the old Twitter, at modpics on Twitter, and there's a link to it in the description. Randy Blackenship has put need video for vaping paper towels. So obviously a fan of the vape tips, and he wants to see a paper towel one, a vapor towel one. Nathan Johnson, Vic, I could watch you all day, but the Joker picture is driving me mad. I want to adjust it so it's level with Batman. I don't know why it bothers me so much. I just keep staring at it and twitching. Let's have a go at lining it up. Better? It doesn't matter because I'm getting rid of those. I'm getting rid of those pictures like ASAP over Christmas. They go in. Oh, I've got my Christmas jumper on. Yeah. Did I already do that? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm putting some nicer vaping related stuff up on the walls instead anyway. Charlie Sadler says, I struggle with visiting vape shops in general. They are small, filled with cloud chasers who seem to feel the need to blow it in your face when you're trying to peer at anything in the display cabinets. Staff can range from ignoring you if you're not a mate of theirs or actually very helpful, but I tend to like shopping in the real world in general. Maybe you could do an undercover expose of vape shops. That'd be mad difficult because I'm so freaking vape famous. Be like Charlie Sheen being a secret shopper. Yeah, I know what you're saying about vape shops though. I do know what you're saying. It's tricky, isn't it? Some of them are some right knobheads working vape shops. Don't they, Todd? No, there's loads of cool people who work in vape shops, but there's also some knobheads. There is some knobheads, because it's anyone that takes it to that degree, anyone that takes a hobby to the level of a job, you know, it brings out the worst in people. You get snobby people in like PC World who think they know a lot about computers, you know, and a bit arsey with it, you know. What are we talking about here? What am I doing? I'll just keep reading comments. Hopefully everything will cheer up. Vaping Biker Dino, he says, great vlog, matey. The RX is a bit of a beast. Huh. Muchest love for mine too. So there you go. Second opinion. Tick. RX 200 rocking it. Absolutely rocking it. Yeah, Dino loves it. I love it. Vaping Biker loves it. I love it. That's the same person. But everybody's loving the RX 200. Boom, boom, boom. I would say that there was a report of one that exploded, but it looks to me like they've used different batteries as the 3 batteries, which you can't really do. It needs to be the same batteries because you need the drain to be the same. So as long as you use the same batteries, one explosion, they've sold something like 9,000 of these units. So one explosion, we can live with that. We can live with that as long as it's not me. Kev Robshaw says, Mark and Tracy at Little Vape Shop. Little Shop of Vapes in Scarborough, brilliant shop. You should definitely visit them, Vic. Another great vid. I am visiting vape shops. I'm going to start doing that with my eyes, sorry. I am going to do some visiting vape shops. I really, really am. I'm not pretending. In fact, towards the end of this vlog, I'm going to be telling you about my visit to the Yorkshire Vaper shop. Later on, I'm going to show you some pictures. But the actual vape shop videos are going to be separate videos on their own that are little montagey, edit-y jobbies. But yeah, more to come on that. It's definitely happening. Definitely happening. It's going to be really fucking it's going to be really hard for me to do though because I'm shy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Wakim says, dude, you have a cat? I didn't know that. I love you, man. No homo. Maybe I'll comment again in a few minutes as the video progresses. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I've got a cat. It was on the previous vlog. If you missed it, go check my cat out. I didn't timestamp it. Somewhere near the 10-minute mark. You just can't win with... Oh, Jennifer Harper says, you just can't win with your poor coffee mugs, huh? She's on about... Oh, it's not here, but she's on about my coffee mug that's got no handle. And the week before that, it was filthy. Joaquim says, Heracles Plus review soon. Done it. Hope you're happy with that. It's Min. We'll come back to that later. Oh, no, this is coming across as a really scatty vlog. Sorry. Mr. JMac642 says, Vic, I'm totally over US vape shops. Good ones are few and far between. Would love to see some UK vape shops. It's gonna happen. Moonchild's vape reviews. Presumably a reviewer. Nice one, mate. Great blog as always, Vic. Really like the idea of checking out vape shops. How far would you be willing to travel? I know a few shops in Kent. Let me get into it a bit, figure out how it's going to work and all that stuff, and then I'm happy to get on the road. I'll do an on the road vlog on the way down, film the shop, and then chill out on the way back. Gonna stop looking at that viewfinder really soon. You know it. Okay. One more comment. Oh, good comment actually. Might as well do this one. Pampelona69. Eyes looking into the lens. Eyes looking into the lens. Time is way up. I think what it means is eyes looking into the lens. Time's up. Stop not looking in the lens. I'm going to be looking in the lens all this video. I haven't up to this. This is the official point in my videos where I'm always looking down the lens now and not looking in the viewfinder. Yeah, so that's enough comments, isn't it? How far are we in? Oh god, yeah, that's enough comments. What's next? Previously reviewed items. How are we getting on? Both together. Both of these two things are together. I've got the RX 200 here. Look, there it is. And I've got the Heracles Plus on here. I've now got the stainless steel heads in. Still in watch mode though, because that's how I rock. It's alright, isn't it? It's good. I haven't changed my opinion. The stainless steel heads are good as well. I think I prefer the camphor heads. Something about those works nice. But this is a setup I could recommend to any experienced vapor. The Heracles Plus on the RX200 is just a perfect setup for me. I think it's awesome. It vapes so good. Battery life for days, clouds for days. Both of those things are just top 2 thumbs up from me. I really rate both of those items so highly. Genuinely think they are excellent, really excellent. So that's that. Well, I mean, what more can I say? You know, I genuinely recommend those 2 items. The Heracles was from galeforcevapes.co.uk, and the RX200 was from eclearvape.co.uk. So go and check those places out if you want one. Time to find out what's coming up for review.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Okay, so coming up for review. Lots of things coming up for review. Mainly from Innikin. Innikin are loving me really hard at the moment, almost to the point it hurts. Innikin are sending me loads of stuff, which is great, really great for the channel. One of the things they've sent me that I am reviewing is the Endura, which is like a new starter kit that they recommend to smokers converting to vaping. It is great. It is good. If you're a smoker, or if you're a vapor and a smoker asks you what to recommend, maybe check this out. The Endura T18. Does exactly what it says on the tin. It's absolutely rock solid. Some people have been complaining about sticky buttons. Mine, no problems at all, honestly. I've actually tried to make it stick, and I haven't managed to. So we got the Innikin Endura coming up for review very soon. We've got the Cool Fire 4 Plus coming up for review. Got the crown on that. Now, why haven't I got the iSub on it that comes with it? I'll go into more in the review, but basically I've got the Clapton heads in the iSub, and they really need some power in them to get them going. And really, this to me, I see as like a 50. What am I at? I see it as like a 40, 50, 60 watt sort of mod, and with that sort of power required, I feel its better home is on a dual series setup, and so I've got it in a dual series setup. This one, however, I think looks effing awesome with the crown. I'm loving this setup. Just great, absolutely smashing vape. Got this in. Look at this 100ml bottle. This is the 30ml bottle of Daddy Pig Smoke Juice. This is a 100ml bottle. Look at that bottle of custard donut from Yorkshire Vaper. When I went to see them, talk about that later. But that, I love custard donut from Yorkshire Vaper, so I got a 100ml bottle of it, and that's what I've got in here. Might just vape this now. I'll put that to one side. So Cool Fire 4 Plus, amazing battery life, 3000 something mAh, but it's way better battery life in my opinion than a single 18650 mod. Something about the lipos or whatever, because it's got a lipo inside. It's working tremendously well, really good. Really impressed by the Cool 54 Plus. This is a setup I could wholeheartedly recommend. Crown and a Cool 54 Plus. The one thing I would say about the Cool 54 Plus, and Todd mentioned it in his review if you want to go check that out, the 510, I don't think they've got the 510 right. This one's fine and it goes down nice and tight, but it's not properly spring loaded like it claims to be in the specs. It's sort of just a little bit squidgy, and some things just don't sit on here flush at all. But the Crown does, the iSub pretty much does. So it's okay, it's fine. The mod is fantastic, except the 510's a bit janky. But you can't knock that vape, can you? Can you? Can you? You can't, can you? Can't. Oh yeah, mentioned it before. Oh. I'm looking for a bottle of juice. Oh well, I've got some more juice reviews coming. I've also got this, the iSub with Clapton heads inside. 0.5 Clapton heads. Vapes like that with Clapton heads in. Inside, I've got Coil Nut Flakes by Token Vape. Reviewing that as well. It's a brand new flavour added to their collection. The iSub Apex tank. Pros and cons. It has got pros and cons. The flavour is excellent. I do like these Clapton coils. I think the thing that I like about them the most is their vertical coils, and I think that's a nice addition to the Apex because there's some horizontal coils available for the Apex, but I think these are better. So that's vaping nicely. The flavour's great filling method and stuff. I'm really struggling to see where the juice is though. It's murder seeing how much juice you got left. And I think it looks a bit weird. Do you know what I mean? I think it looks a bit weird. Yeah. So there's pros and cons there. The review should be quite good for that one. Pros and cons. Is that all I'm going to show you? That's all I'm going to show you right now, but I do have a lot of things coming up for review. So please stay tuned to the channel. Need to talk about winners. Winners and losers. Lots of losers, some winners. Winner of the 2 RDAs I gave away in the previous vlog was Wayne from Corby. And I think he's received them because I got an email from him. Yes, I got an email from him. He's received them. Wayne in Corby won those 2 RDAs that I gave away in the previous vlog. Coil Master winners. Happy birthday again to Coil Master. Congratulations to Coil Master on a brilliant first year in vaping. I did a Coil Master giveaway video to celebrate their birthday, and the winners of that are, I've got them in a fancy thing here. We've got Ahmed from Norwich. We've got Gabrielle from New Jersey. We've got Darko from Serbia. We've got Darren from Kent. And we've got Paul from London. Paul Cox from London. If you call... loads of people call Paul getting excited. If your name is specifically Paul Cox in London, then it's coming to you. Don't know when it's coming. I'll let you know when they arrive here, and I'll be posting them straight out. But it's Christmas and stuff, and I genuinely don't know when they'll come from Coil Master. Genuinely don't. Might be a while, so don't get too excited too soon. But yeah, they're the winners. Should we do another giveaway? Let's do another giveaway. Right, it's going to be random. It's going to be some random crap that I've got here. So it's up to you what you do with this stuff, and if you even want to enter the giveaway, all on you. So the Landmark tank from Kiss. Sub-ohm clearomizer. It does have a rebuildable base in there, so you can build a nice fresh coil in there for yourself. Mine doesn't leak or anything. They didn't get widely reviewed well. I would say fill it up from the bottom. I think that helps. And the actual rebuildable head, tip of the hat to you if you managed to do a nice build in there, because I couldn't. Camry K. hang on. Camry X6 Plus. That's like a complete kit. The Clearomizer is dreadful, but the mod works. So I don't know what you want to do with that. So there's those. You'll also get the H Cigar Zorro RDA, which looks like that. Actually, not a bad RDA, to be honest. Really good flavour from it. Nice and easy to build on. So an RDA as well, and some juice. I'm going to give away these easy to vape watermelon, easy to vape. I don't know what that is. Goja berries. Easy to vape mint. Giving away those as well. And giving away Psycho Billy from Reverb. What's this one? This one is 80VG, cherry, lemon, lime, orange, and grape. Go back and check out the review if you want, but that's Psycho Billy from them. And Blackcurrant from Natural Cloud. This was the fully organic juice. So giving away all of that. To win, email cd_vick@hotmail.com. Giveaway 25, because this is vlog 25. The question, in the title put giveaway 25. Make that the title of your video or you will not be entered. Giveaway 25. Put your name and address in the body of the email, and the answer to this question: where was the Sense Heracles tank from? So put the name of the online shop that was from. Where was the Sense Heracles from in the body of the email with your name and address, title of the email, giveaway 25 to cd_vick@hotmail.com, and you will be entered into the win there, and I'll announce the winner in the next vlog. And you'll probably receive the item before then, we'll hope. So that's all good, isn't it? That's all good. Juice. Let's do a mini juice review. Let's go to the juice caption section thing.
It's quite pungent. Oh, yeah. It stings the nostrils. Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, so going to talk about two juices now. I have a special separate review coming for this, but this is Coil Nut Flakes from Token Vape. This is Crunchy Nut Cornflake flavour e-juice, 70VG. Get along to tokenvape.co.uk if you want to check that out. I like it. I think it's nice. I couldn't vape it all day, but for a couple of hours I think it's a good vape, a very tasty vape. I think they've smashed it as well. It tastes exactly like Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, and it comes in like a Crunchy Nut Cornflakes style box as well, which is pretty cool. Top marks for that. So go along to Token Vape, or check out the standalone review that I've got coming up for that. It's pretty good stuff. I like it. Token Vape across the board. I remember Black Rice I was a big fan of Black Rice when all the juices got sent. The other one that I want to give a massive shout out to is Custard Donut from the Yorkshire Vaper. As you can see, I'm loving this. I got a 100ml bottle of this. Got it in the crown on top of the Cool Fire, and it vapes like this. Vape's amazing. It's great. It's really good. Really super sweet. Very, very sweet tasting. Very almost sickly sweet. Really custardy. The donut aspect, I don't know, it just gives it a sort of maybe a little dry sugariness to it. But ultimately, it's just a really super sweet custard. Very, very tasty. I'm a big fan of the Yorkshire Vapers juice line. Highly recommended. Loving that juice so much, I got 100ml of it. It's 80VG. Go to yorkshirevaper.co.uk or pop and see him in the shop, and we'll go and talk about the shop in a little bit. So very quick little juice shout there, little juice section. Loving it. I've got it in a dripping setup, and I've also got it in that crown, and it's just staying in that crown. I'm loving it. What next? Okay, so real life stuff, and well, we might as well just tie it all in together. I'm now going to show you some pictures of Dale, the Yorkshire Vaper, his new store. Big Tom and Dale work in the Yorkshire Vaper store. It's a brand new store in Leeds. Brick and mortar store selling loads of stuff. Inniken things, Aspire things, Ganger things, Royal Hunters. They've got their own juice line. They've got several other British juice lines as well. Showing you some pictures now on your screen of that store. Went to go see them. Went to go see Big Tom. Went to see Dale and had a look around the shop. They only had like 10 days to build the entire shop, and it looks awesome. It's a brilliant shop. And if you're anywhere in Yorkshire at all, have a little day trip, have a little pop out, go and see those guys. You get to meet Big Tom from YouTube if you go, so it's awesome. So go and check out the Yorkshire Vaper store. Really great vape shop. It's really close to where I work, so I'm actually going to be popping in there regular. Really like the shop, really cool shop. Go and check it out. So that is what I have done this week. That is my real life stuff for this week. In the news, let's do the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Okay, so in the news, shock survey. This news was sent on by Edwin, who often sends me really great news. So in usnews.com, shock survey result: most teen e-cigarette users do not vape nicotine. NIDA director suggests businesses may be trying to grease the wheels of addiction. Fighting words for one industry insider. It just basically goes on to say, I'll put a link in the description, but basically it goes on to say that just because someone's using an e-cig doesn't mean they're addicted to nicotine, doesn't mean that they've got nicotine in the actual cigarette that you've seen them use. And basically, a lot of these kids are really enjoying like the cessation of vaping and think it's cool and whatever, but even those ones, they're not even actually vaping nicotine. And I'm not condoning that, but I'm just saying this more to this than meets the eye. It doesn't necessarily mean we're creating a nation of addicts, a world of addicts through e-cigs. Kids are just enjoying the flavours maybe, so let's not jump on this kids are going to get into smoking racket. I think it's absolute nonsense. No one is going to go from e-cigs to smoking. No way. People are going to go from smoking to e-cigs because it's cheaper, tastier, more fun to do, but people aren't going to go the other way, because if you go from strawberry custard tits to actual tobacco, real combusting tobacco, it's disgusting. Your fingers smell, your clothes smell, it tastes disgusting. It makes you go all yellow, makes you die. It's not a thing. People are not going to go that way. So that whole nonsense about that is nonsense. Newson6.com reports US vape shops averaged $26,000 in monthly sales according to industry index. Smoke-Free Alternative Trade Association suggests that would be the typical incoming outgoing for a vape shop. This is an article that and again I'll link it in the description, but it's going into and explaining how it's very good for the American economy that e-cigarettes exist and vaping exists, and it's a new thing. It's very healthy for the American economy. It's creating jobs. People are getting revenue. There's new companies opening up, new businesses being run, employing people. Spending is doing very well. 1.5 billion in annual revenue they predict for e-cigs in America. So other findings include sales of e-liquids account for nearly 60% of store revenues. Fruit and dessert flavours were ranked as top sellers. 50% of e-liquids are sold in 3 mg and 6 mg, and so the vast majority is 3 and 6 mg in these sort of shops. Really interesting read, sort of like from a business perspective more than an advocacy thing or whatever, but it's very important, isn't it, that the governments understand the potential hit of this stuff. Another article from CSPnet.com, again I'll link it in the description. NATO representatives meet with OMB officials on deeming regulations in America. And again, NATO want to make it very clear that it would be harmful to the economy to ban e-cigarettes and to bring in these new regulations. They say that there's a lot of jobs at stake, there's a lot of innovation going on in America in e-cigs, there's a lot of e-cig manufacturing companies, designing companies, and NATO believe, and they have put it to the government, that it would be very harmful to the economy to have these very, very harsh regulations that are being proposed in America. So again, that's an interesting article. I don't know what NATO's reason for standing up for e-cigs is. I don't know what's caught their attention to the whole thing. I think that they are advocates of science, they are advocates of innovation, and so I think they're just standing up as scientists and innovators themselves at NATO, and they just want to make it, really clear that that there's a lot on the line with e-cigarettes. In the Herald, heraldscotland.com, patients allowed to use e-cigarettes in Glasgow hospital grounds after policy change. And it goes on to say that basically due to Scottish NHS, the NHS in England's findings on e-cigs, their opinions and rules on e-cigs, the fact that they're going to start handing them out through prescriptions in Scotland means that it would be very hypocritical for them to not allow it on their grounds. So they have changed their policy in several Scottish hospitals so that you can use e-cigs in and around the grounds of their building, and I think that's, again, it's a positive step. That's a positive nod to e-cigs, isn't it? Because that is saying, look, we don't see it as a really negative thing, we don't see it as a harmful thing, and all these sort of things, they add up to a very positive statement on e-cigarettes. So that is all good news, I think. I didn't intend all the news to be positive and good, but it is good news. There is a lot of really positive news coming out for e-cigs at the moment. There was a governor somewhere that said vaping gives you AIDS, but yeah, let's not give him any airtime. So I hope this vlog was good enough. Sorry, it was a bit scatty at the start. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just too excited about giving away all this stuff. Congratulations to the winners of the Coil Master kits. They'll be on the way to you as soon as possible. I will let everyone know when they've arrived, and I'll get them straight out, I promise. Don't have a problem with posting to America and to Serbia or wherever it was. That's not a problem for me at all. We have really cool postage facilities through work. So that's all good. Congratulations to winners of those. Congratulations to Wayne in Corby for winning those 2 RDAs, and good luck to everyone if they're going in for the giveaway for that stuff. I'll understand if you're not that asked about that stuff, but it's stuff that needs winning because I'm not using it. Some of it is tosh, but that's the luck of the draw. I've got some massive giveaways for Innikin coming up, so I need to get rid of some stuff. And then I can sort out these Innikin giveaways that I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned to the channel if you are into all the giveaway stuff. That'll do it, I think. That'll do it. So happy birthday to Coil Master. Thank you for watching. Thank you for 3,000 subs. I've been Vaping Vic, and I'll see you again oh so soon. It'll be almost painful. I've been Vaping Vic. Bye-bye.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Ah!